Did the Xia dynasty really exist? Why do we call ourselves the children of Huaxia? Why do certain countries use every trick in the book to vigorously deny this period of our history? What are they really after? In this episode, through a combination of charts and videos, let me take you through the glorious history of the Xia dynasty in one go. During the Xia dynasty, our country moved from the Stone Age into the Bronze Age. Warriors donned armor made of beast hides. Sacrificial rituals that would continue for thousands of years were also invented during this time. Furthermore, the earliest historical records and calendar in our history were found in the Xia dynasty, laying a solid foundation for the development of Huaxia civilization. It is safe to say that we left other nations of the world miles behind. At the same time, the Xia dynasty is the first hereditary dynasty recorded in Chinese history books. It spanned 14 generations with 17 kings, lasting approximately 471 years before being destroyed by the Shang dynasty. In the ancient times before Yu the Great, the rule was whoever had the ability became the leader. But by the time of the Xia dynasty, Qi turned it into a hereditary system. So how did this happen? We have to start from the beginning. During the era of the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, the Huaxia tribes used the abdication system, Shanrang. Whoever had the capability could become the leader. Legend has it that Yu was the 6th generation great-grandson of the Yellow Emperor, Shan Yuan. Because of his meritorious service in taming the Yellow River floods, Shun abdicated the position to him. This is how Yu became the first big boss of the Xia dynasty. He reigned for 46 years and established the capital at Yangcheng. After Yu passed away from illness, according to the tradition of abdication, he originally intended to pass the position to Hou Yi, who had tamed the floods with him. But Yu's son, Qi, didn't buy it. The position of big boss can't just be given to you water tamers every time, right? So, relying on the military power in his hands, Qi defeated Hou Yi through force and inherited the position. Afterward, he defeated the powerful Yuhu clan, eliminating opposing forces within the Huaxia tribe. Only then did he finally change the abdication system to the hereditary system, establishing the first slave-owning state in Chinese history. He died after reigning for 29 years. However, starting from Qi's son Tai Kang, the flaws of the hereditary system were exposed. Tai Kang, as Qi's eldest son, wanted to live a life of extravagance and debauchery, just like his father. He was particularly obsessed with hunting and ignored state affairs. This further intensified the internal conflicts within the country. At that time, there was a tribe in the eastern Yi group called the Yuqiong clan. Their leader was Hou Yi, a descendant of the legendary Dai Yi who shot down 9 sons in ancient times. One time, Hou Yi heard that Tai Kang had gone hunting on the north bank of the Luo River again, and he was partying way too hard, not returning for months. Without a second thought, Hou Yi sent troops to cut off Tai Kang's retreat and seized control of the state. History calls this Tai Kang lost the state. Nominally, Tai Kang reigned for 29 years, but in reality, he only held power for 2 years. After abolishing Tai Kang, Hou Yi supported Tai Kang's younger brother Zhong Kang to become the 4th leader of Xia. Zhong Kang was nominally on the throne for 13 years, but real power was firmly controlled by Hou Yi. But Zhong Kang was a young man with ideals. Following the principle of don't just talk about it, be about it, he acted. He sent troops to crusade against Hou Yi, but unexpectedly, he failed and died of depression. Next, it was his son Shang's turn to succeed him. As the saying goes, a son pays his father's debts. Shang spent his 28-year reign paying off debts. With the court politics still controlled by Hou Yi, when you are sick, someone will come for your life. Hou Yi's vassal, Han Zhou, took advantage of Hou Yi's lack of preparation to rebel and seize power. Shang eventually committed suicide when Han Zhou breached the city. The period involving Hou Yi and Han Zhou is what we call the No-King period. Han Zhou controlled great power for 32 years, but what he didn't expect was that before Shang committed suicide, he actually left behind a posthumous son named Shao Kang. Shao Kang wanted to restore his ancestors' glory. With the help of tribes with the same surname and old ministers, he joined forces to destroy Hanzhuo, restoring the rule of the Xia dynasty and moving the capital to Yuan. He reigned for 22 years. History calls this the Shao Kang Restoration. In the 100 years after Shao Kang, the Xia dynasty cycled through 4 leaders: Xia Ju, Xia Hui, Xia Meng, and Xia Jie. These 4 generations did quite well. They invented a type of battle armor made of animal hides, drastically increasing the soldiers' combat power. They began to campaign heavily against the Eastern Yi, expanding the Xia dynasty's sphere of influence and bringing the nation's power to its peak. They also initiated sacrificial rituals that would continue for a millennium. After Xia Jie passed away, his eldest son, Biyu Jiang, took on the role of the 11th leader of Xia. But starting from Biyu Jiang's son, Kongjia, the Xia dynasty began to go downhill. First, Biyu Jiang was worried that his son Kongjia was too eccentric and solitary to govern the country well. He decided to break the rule of passing the throne to the son, and instead passed it to his younger brother, Zhong. Zhong reigned for 21 years, which could be considered peaceful. After dying of illness, he passed the throne to his own son, Jin. During Jin's reign, the Xia dynasty began to decline, and a group called Shang began to rise. After Jin enjoyed a comfortable life for 20 years, he threw the mess he left behind back to Biyu Jiang's son, Kongjia. After Kongjia took over this throne, which should have belonged to him long ago, he became even worse. He was recklessly promiscuous and acted wildly, the perfect image of a fatuous tyrant. He reigned for 31 years, causing various tribal leaders to defect one after another. The Xia dynasty was gradually heading toward collapse. After Kongjia died, his son Gao and grandson Fa successively inherited the throne, but the Xia dynasty's momentum was gone. The various feudal lords no longer came to pay tribute, and conflicts became increasingly sharp. By the time the last leader of the Xia dynasty, Xia Jie, took power, he became a tyrant famous in history. He endlessly conscripted labor to build palaces for himself, leaving the common people in unspeakable misery. After 52 years on the throne, he was defeated by Shang Tang in the Battle of Mingtiao, ending the Xia dynasty's rule of nearly 500 years. Xia Jie eventually starved to death while in exile. If we deny this glorious history of the Xia dynasty, our recorded history, Xin Shi, will only be 3,700 years old. This would be a devastating blow to Chinese culture. If you liked this, please like and follow. In the next episode, I'll take you through the history of the Shang dynasty in one go.